They called him the world's weakest, a hunter who was more liability than asset. Constantly broken, always on the brink. But what happens when the weakest is given a chance? Unique path to unimaginable power. This is the story of Sung Jinwoo and the burning motivations that forged a human weapon. What truly drives the Shadow Monarch? Before the system, before the power, there was only hardship. Jinwoo wasn't just weak, he was a symbol of it, enduring constant ridicule just to survive. But his persistence wasn't for glory, it was for family. His mother, lost to the mysterious eternal sleep disease. Her life hanging by the thread of his meager earnings. His sister Jinah, relying on him. These obligations were chains, but also his first, most desperate fuel. And then, the Cartenon Temple. A catalyst of unimaginable trauma. A massacre that would break anyone. Yet, it was here, facing certain death, that the spark for change was truly ignited. From that crucible emerged his first defining trait. Unyielding determination. Even when every fiber of his being screamed to stop, he pushed. The system itself became a relentless teacher. Failure meant agony, like being thrown into the deadly penalty zone. But through sheer grit, he survived, learning the harsh lesson. Comply, endure, overcome. This wasn't just about surviving, it was about refusing to stay down. Every blow taken was a lesson, every fall a reason to rise stronger. Perhaps the ultimate test was the job change quest. Facing an endless enemy, his past self whispering doubt. But Jinwoo's will had been reforged in fire. If the pain doesn't kill me, it will only make me stronger. This became his creed. He even turned punishment into strategy, using the penalty zone to heal and return, proving his determination was not just brute force, but intelligent resilience. Determination breeds ambition. For Jinwoo, this manifested as an insatiable hunger for power. Initially, strength meant survival. I'll get stronger if it's the last thing I do. The system, with its tangible rewards, fed this hunger. Every level up, every new skill, was a step away from helplessness. He became obsessed with growth. His first true solo test, the blue venom-fanged Kasaka. Outskilled, outpowered, but his adaptability and burgeoning strength saw him through. The system uses me, and I use the system. He consciously decided to master the very thing that controlled his fate. Then came Igris the Blood Red, a monumental challenge. Here, Jinwoo showcased not just raw power, but tactical genius, pushing his limits to achieve victory. This relentless pursuit wasn't for fame, but for dominance over his circumstances, guaranteed to never be weak again. But power without purpose can be hollow. Jinwoo's strength is anchored by fierce protective instincts, primarily for his family. This protectiveness, however, is paired with a chillingly pragmatic justice. Betrayal is met with absolute retribution. The hunter becomes the hunted. If you guys are hunters, I'm saying you should be ready to become hunted. His words to Hwang Dong-suk's party before their demise. When the murderous Kang Tae-shik threatened innocence and those he felt responsible for, Jinwoo didn't hesitate. Elimination was the only logical solution. His justice isn't universal, it's personal, forged in a world where weakness is exploited. Yet for those who earn his trust, like Yu Jinho, or those he deems innocent, his protection is unwavering. This duality, fierce loyalty and pragmatic lethality, defines his interactions, making him a morally complex figure. But this relentless climb, this constant exposure to violence and a dehumanizing system, comes at a potential cost. I feel like something within me is lost every time I get stronger. A chilling admission of a growing desensitization. The job change quest was a convergence. His determination, his power, his intellect, all pushed to the absolute limit, culminating in a monumental evolution, the birth of the Shadow Monarch. he is no longer just Sung Jinwoo, the weakest hunter. He is an ascending power, uniquely equipped to face any threat. But as he rises, what part of his original self remains? Sung Jinwoo's journey is one of relentless evolution, driven by motivations forged in the deepest despair and the brightest hope. What are your favorite Jinwoo moments? What do you think truly drives him? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it insightful, subscribe for more anime deep dives, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Until then, level up your day.